But also going to that point, far as rappers in this generation, what rappers do you think will remain relevant in the next few years, next 5 years, as far as the new rappers go? So I'll consider Lil Baby as a new rapper, right? Would you consider him a new rapper? Then I would consider Polo G as a new rapper.
Yeah.
I would consider NBA YoungBoy as a new rapper.
Yeah.
And I would consider Roddy Ricch. Would you consider Roddy Ricch as a new rapper?
Yeah.
Throw him in there. Out of those 4 or 5 guys, who do you think will, still be relevant in 5 years? Because, back in, I want to say 2014, 2015, the world got introduced to, Lil Uzi, Travis Scott, those type of rappers, 21 Savage, and those rappers.
Kanye's kids.
Yeah, those rappers, came in around that.
Besides your boy from ATL.
Who?
You just named him.
21 Savage. Yeah.
Except for him, you're not Kanye's kids. But the ones that do the
Lil Yachty, all of them,
yeah,
they came in.
Kanye's babies.
They came in around 2015, right?
Right.
And I feel like when they all came out in 2015, a new sound of hip hop came in.
Yeah.
They started a new sound. Now I feel like that sound is starting to fade out. Now that the 5-6 years is over with, and these rappers are starting to come in. So who do you think out of these 5 rappers would ultimately be relevant in the next 5 years, in 2026, 2027?
It's hard to say because you don't know. Because Roddy Ricch will be great if he keep making music about struggle and what's going on. So is Polo G.
A lot of people. I feel like a lot of people gravitate to them.
And Baby is comedic, so he'll be around. Lil Baby and the Baby. Those two.
You think the Baby will be around too? Okay, I'll mention the Baby too. The Baby is kind of like a newer rapper. He's been rapping for some years, but now he's really industry, so he is considered a new rapper.
He's in a column now that he holds his own.
Yeah.
And no one raps like him.
He doesn't. He has his own style, and that's what makes it so catchy. You think so?
He'll be around for a while.
A lot of people bash the Baby because they say a lot of his music sounds the same.
But that just his.
But it's selling, I guess. But a lot of his music, everything he has sounds the same. Which I like some of his music. I went to his concert. He got his own style.
I mean, you know what I mean? People used to say that about Too Short.
Yeah.
But Too Short, look how long he's still around.
Mm-hmm.
Too Short is in the 80s.
Yeah.
Then into the 90s.
Yeah. But, I feel like out of those 5 people, probably Lil Baby or either Roddy Ricch or NLE Choppa. How do you feel about NLE Choppa? Have you gotten to his music yet?
I have, but I know who he is, but I'll take that back. I haven't got into his music, but I've seen a couple of videos by him, and I mean, he all right as an artist.
Yeah, I feel like he's a good artist, but it's just like it's a lot of industry stuff that happens, and I feel like he will in 5-6 years he wouldn't be one of the biggest artists out of this group. I feel like NBA YoungBoy. I don't listen to YoungBoy's music like that, but I know he has a huge fan base, and he sells a lot of music. He's consistent with his music, but the thing with him is he gets in a lot of trouble.
Self-destruct.
So he gets in a lot of trouble. Now he's fighting a case right now, a gun case right now.
What did I tell you?
And he's a felon. So
I told you a long time ago that young brother don't change his life. You know what I mean? He gonna have problems because you can see the energy that he brings with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it seems like he's waiting for beef to drop on his lap. Mm-hmm. And when you promote that energy, it's gonna come.
It attracts to you, yeah.
Most definitely. So he needs to just basically work on his music and stay away. His manager, whoever it is, somebody need to talk to these guys because
I think they will.
It's going, because he locked out.
No, I'm talking about if he beats this case, he's facing 5 to 10. I think 5 to 10 years or something. The same case.
Let me tell you something. Them folks don't want to play with him no more. They're gonna lock him up.
I feel like they're gonna try to set him as an example. But if he does get off from the case, they're probably gonna have him, try to revamp his image and get him away from all of that rah-rah.
You can't. It's too late because your
so?
fans there. Yeah. He got to still keep giving them what he's been giving.
Yeah, but he
just can't live it. You know what I mean? Studio Prankster's been coming around for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they not really like that. It's just that now these young boys want to be like that.
Yeah.
Because everybody got a shooter, but that's whack because it's not good for business.
It's not good.
It's not good for business.
But he just needs to get his stuff together. I feel like, if he does get his stuff together, he'll be able to be one of the biggest artists because on chart stuff, his music is charting good. He gets the most views as far as like artists go, rap artists.
There's only one song I
YouTube.
like by him, That Lonely Child.
Yeah.
And I really understood
His pain.
his pain, and what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I listened to that song, I listened to it about two or three times, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is listen to it. If you like hip hop or you like music, and you don't understand somebody, go listen to somebody when they're pouring pain on a track. You'll figure out what's their issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What they going through.
Yeah. You're pouring this pain out.
Mm-hmm.
So, the young brother got issues, and I hope he can get it together. You know what I mean? But
Do you think far as like the state of hip hop goes now, as far as these newer rappers, you think, honestly, your honest opinion, do you think hip hop's in good hands, or you think, there's gonna need to be more conscious rappers that step up to try to, keep the what's the name going?
Balance. We need balance.
Yeah.
And that being, we need more artists like a Boogie. We need more artists like Polo G. We need Lil Baby to go to that side, like Lil Baby be kicking it. You know what I mean? Because every now and then he can touch there, because he's lyrical.
I think Baby could be as big as Drake someday.
Oh yeah, he could touch it.
Yeah,
because that boy is hot now.
he is.
You know
He
what I
is,
mean?
for
One
sure.
year nobody was touching nothing.
No,
He was touching everything.
this was like last year, a year before.
Yeah.
His last album came out was fire.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, especially, it seems like that's another thing. When do you think this run's going to end in the South? These Southern rappers been kicking it. I'm telling you, killing it. Past 10, 15 years.
Business, because you know why?
Atlanta's been.
Well, it's been there. It's been there. And if you go to Atlanta, that's black excellence. So that's
Yeah.
a lot of people who live there. And a lot of records companies are there now.
Mm-hmm.
You got the weather, you got the people, you got the Southern hospitality. And that's where it's at. But, everything running a 360-degree motion. So it will end back up in New York. Yeah, it will.
It's starting with the drill.
It might not be now, but it will, because everything running 360 degrees.
Yeah, because when you look at that now, every hot artist is from the South. Like every hot artist is from the South, and it's been doing that past 10 years.
When you got the radio and DJs are heavily influenced by it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you a problem I have and I don't. It seems like when you listen to the local radios, your local radios, they should always sound like the people from the local area.
They should.
They should not sound like nobody from New York. They should not sound like nobody from Atlanta. They should not sound like no one from California. They should sound like the person from that city and what it sounds like. And that is the problem. Nobody is playing local music. So if everybody's playing what's charting and it's not from the city, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And back in the day we came up, they played, you had a radio announcer that sounded like, it might have been somebody from out of town, but it was somebody from the city who was sitting at that table. You understand me? That was on that channel. And it sounds like that city.
I mean, you can definitely say that for us as far as Detroit goes. You can tell, even with Detroit people and Michigan people, they listen to the Detroit artists heavily. The Detroit influence is starting. You can see the influence in the music industry from Detroit.
Yeah, I heard
heavily.
some other day about some guys, and somebody was rapping, and they sounded just like FMDZ, and they sound just like old boy from Flint. And
I feel like since he's getting locked up, I feel like someone's gonna take his style and run with it.
You can't his brother out.
That's true. You
can't, because he's gonna always live through him.
Yeah.
And that style that's out now, you can't take that because you know where it originates from.
Right. Yeah.
That's a Flint energy they bring.
Those beats too. Their flow, the reckless they talk, and it's a Michigan thing. As far as everybody rocking the Cartier glasses, the buffs, Michigan started that. Everybody originated from Michigan. But
Detroit started it.
Well, Detroit,
and it went out to
Detroit,
Michigan.
Well,
we could say
Detroit
Michigan, but but you got to give it to it. That's like
Detroit,
hip hop. Rap was started in the Bronx.
Right, but people say New York.
But I understand. But if you go to New York, what they gonna tell you? It started in the Bronx.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Well, that wraps up today's episode of CJ's Life Podcast. If you guys like this video, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.
Nice
Next
watch.
video.
Run it. Hands in the air now. Hands in the